Nobody likes reading the rules to the game. Nobody listens when you try to tell them the rules anyway. So what if we can make the starting steps to your game night just a little bit easier? Let's look into how logic, lying, and a little bit of luck can make you the smartest man at the saloon. Welcome to the library. And today we'll be looking at the rules and gameplay for Liar's Dice. Liar's Dice is a push-your-luck bidding game where you take turns guessing how many dice of a specific number are on the table, knowing only the dice in your hand. To start, you're going to take a cup and have 5 dice. Start by everyone shaking their cups and slamming them down on the table. Each person will privately look at the values on the dice faces under their cup, but keep them hidden while the game is in play. You can always come back and peek throughout the game. The first player will start by making a bid. A bid requires them to pick a value from the 6 on the die, and then the quantity on the table that they think shows that value. The next player has 2 options. The first being to raise the bid. To raise the bid, you either need to increase the value of the dice or the quantity. But the important thing to remember is that something needs to increase. If you can't increase the value because somebody bet 6s, then you need to increase the quantity, which resets the value back down to 1. This is a very confusing thing every time I have to explain it, so I'm going to give you guys a few examples. You can go from 3 2s to 3 5s, but you cannot go from 3 5s to 3 4s because you've decreased the value. You can go from 4 6s to 5 1s because while you have decreased the value, you have increased the quantity. You can also go from 4 3s to 5 6s because you've increased both the value and the quantity. Again, something must always increase when you make your bid. The other option is to call the person that made that bid a filthy liar. Once you've called someone's bluff, you'll each take turns revealing your dice and putting forth the dice that have the value that was bid. If the total die is less than the bid, then the bidder loses a die. But if the amount is equal to or exceeds the quantity bid, then the challenger loses a die. You will then re-roll all die still in play and start the next round with the person who lost the last round. If after a round a player has lost their last die, they are out of the game permanently. Once you're comfortable with how this game is played, you can start throwing in variations, like ones being a wild instead of the number 1, thus increasing the amount you can bid. You can call reverse, which changes the direction of the round bidding, or even calling exact. In that version, if you say that's the correct amount and you're correct, then you get to take a die and add it back into your cup. If you're wrong, you'll lose a die. This has been the rulebook for Liar's Dice. If I missed anything you think is important, or if there's a variation that you like to play, let us know in the comments below. But remember, sometimes having fun with your friends means forgetting a rule or two. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know what board, card, or tabletop game you want me to read the rulebook for next. Thanks for watching.